Fashion. Behind the beautiful advertising, the catwalk glamour, and the billion-dollar business lies a world that those inside the industry do not want you to see, and definitely don't want you to talk about. Dark, dirty, and full of invisible threats, this is a world founded on a toxic addiction that is slowly destroying our beautiful waterways. The facts are alarming. In China alone, 320 million people are without access to clean drinking water. 40% of the surface water is considered polluted. And a staggering 20% of the groundwater used as urban drinking water is contaminated, sometimes with carcinogenic chemicals. In Indonesia, our latest investigations revealed a textile facility releasing pH 14 water and a cocktail of hazardous and hormone-disrupting chemicals straight into the local water supply. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Just one of thousands of factories in Indonesia and around the world that are treating our public waterways like private sewers. And the problem runs deeper than that. The clothes we buy in Europe, North America, Asia, and elsewhere are all part of a global chain of toxic pollution. Two-thirds of clothing items tested by Greenpeace contain hazardous chemicals. And when these garments are washed, they release these substances back into rivers, lakes, and seas around the world. This makes us all part of the problem, but we can also be part of the solution. Around the world, activists, fashionistas, designers, bloggers, and models are joining together as part of the global Detox campaign, united behind a common belief that beautiful fashion shouldn't cost the earth. Over 500,000 people have taken action challenging big brands including Zara, Levi's, and Victoria's Secret to take responsibility for their toxic footprint and eliminate all hazardous chemicals from their supply chains and products. And these major corporations are listening. From luxury houses like Valentino to fast fashion retailers including H&M, big brands are paying attention to the global call for toxic-free fashion.
This year is the third edition of the Detox Catwalk. In this edition, there is a greater focus on implementation. Brands are evaluated from the point of view of their Detox 2020 hazardous chemical elimination deadline, thinking backwards to assess if they have the necessary tools to be fit for 2020. Depending on the credible steps these companies have taken towards their Detox commitment, the Detox Catwalk groups them into three categories. The first two are avant-garde and evolution mode. Companies that are not delivering sufficient results are in a third category called faux pas.
Detox committed companies that are ahead of the field, leading the industry towards a toxic-free future with credible timelines, concrete actions, and on-the-ground implementation. These companies are committed to detox and have made progress implementing their plans, but their actions need to evolve faster to achieve their 2020 detox goal. Companies which originally made a detox commitment but are currently heading in the wrong direction, failing to take individual responsibility for their supply chain's hazardous chemical pollution.
careful what you leave behind.
Beautiful fashion shouldn't cost the earth.
Say no to clothes with a toxic trail.
Make fashion without pollution.
Toxic is so last season.
Beautiful fashion.
Ugly lies. Join the fashion revolution.
It's time to detox.
It's time.
It's time.
It's time.
Join us.